With inflation going through the roof, it really does make sense to make money in the West and spend it in the East. Now, I was fortunate enough to come to Bali when I was quite young, like I was just a teenager. My mother brought me over with my sisters and we discovered Bali for the first time. And I just loved it because great people, great culture. And of course, you can't deny that as an Australian, you can live like a king. You can live a life of luxury in a place like Bali. Now, this concept was also popularized by Tim Ferriss in his book, The 4 Hour Work Week, and he calls it the new rich. The goal is to try and make money online, try to automate everything so you barely have to work and strive for only working like 4 hours a week. Sounds like a scam, working 4 hours a week. But if you think in terms of like high leverage plays, like thinking about how can I get like a multiple of my hour put in, like if you're thinking about Naval Ravikant from How to Get Rich, he talks about this all the time. So it is possible, you can actually get away with even less than 4 hours of work. It's just a mindset shift. That's all it is. But yeah, if I look around here, like I'm in Bali right now, it's kind of like one of my goals to really not be in Australia. Like I'm from Melbourne, not be in Melbourne during the winter because, I get the winter blues. I feel it. And as it starts to turn into summer, I can feel my energy increasing and then I'm more productive. I'm just happier in general as well. And I feel like you can't even put like a dollar value on that. Like that is just so important that you feel good. So here in Bali, I'm just doing a bit of market research, look for some investments, look for some opportunities to see what it is like. But if I'm just looking here right now, this room, it looks pretty good. It's better than what I can afford in Melbourne, that's for sure. But this thing, it only costs $40 a night for two people with buffet breakfast every single day. So, if you were to get this in Melbourne, it would cost you like probably $250, $300 a night. But that's what it is. It's almost like a tenth of the price here in Bali. I think, we will have to now start to think in a more creative way to make money, to get a head start in our lives. It no longer can just be about just working hard. You will have to save money, you will have to invest it, and you will have to think differently to get ahead. You cannot be the majority that's living the standard life. For most people, I truly believe it leads to a life of a lack of fulfillment. And that's the beauty about Bali, like they have this suburb here called Canggu, where it's all these like-minded people, foreigners living together, that, they love health, they love trying to make money online, they love living life differently. They're, great vibes about these people, smiles all around. And it's kind of like this great community hub of all inspiring people. So, yeah, that's what it's all about here in Bali. It's nice and cheap, nice and affordable. And honestly, for me, it makes sense.